loving this long form content. Thank you to everyone who was so kind and supportive on the other vlog. It is definitely a little more nerve-wracking. Like there's more technical skills that goes into making a YouTube, but I so appreciate everyone's loving support and kindness. I am so excited to make another vlog this week. So as you can see, I am dressed for tennis. On Mondays, I do a tennis lesson with my dear friend, and it has been so lovely to add this hobby into my routine. I have been talking about doing tennis forever and just never got up the courage to sign myself up. And this year I was like, you know what? We're doing it. I quit my job about a year and a half ago and became a stay-at-home mom to my son, who is 12, so he's a little bit older. So a lot of my days, I call myself a housewife because a lot of my days are really more like a housewife until summer comes, and then I will definitely transition back into being more of a stay-at-home mom. But while he's in school, a lot of the day is my own, and so it's really nice to have just some more hobbies worked into my routine. At first, when I stopped working, I was just coming down from all the stress and pressures of working. We just feel like I took a year to just really be, but now I was like, enough is enough. Let's sign up for tennis. I would love to be good enough that this summer I can play outside with my friend and just like volley back and forth, and then be good enough to play with my husband, who is a little bit better than me. So hoping to gain more skills so that we can play together even as couples. I think that would be really fun. But I think the husbands are a lot better than us, so I don't know if that's going to happen this year. We actually signed up for a private lesson on Wednesday, so I'll take you along for that as well. I don't like to film like friends and family on social media just to protect their own privacy. So try to get little clips here and there, but maybe with a private lesson, I can like get a little clip of me playing. But oh, I feel like my nose is running. Anyways, yeah, I'll insert some clips of that. I'm also gonna make myself some lunch now and probably sit down and watch some of my favorite YouTubers and just relax for a minute. And then I need to go on a walk. And tennis is a pretty good workout, so I'm not gonna do my Pilates today. I think I'll just go for my walk. I'll take you along with me for the rest of the day and the next couple of days. That's what I'm loving about YouTube, is filming chunks of content at a time, editing that, and putting forth like a larger body of work, but a larger piece of content versus these just little snippets on TikTok. I just feel, even in the one short video that I've already done, I'm just feeling more at home here. So I'm so excited and I'm loving it, so thank you. My little lunch plate / breakfast plate. I have been obsessed with doing these not really over easy, sunny side up eggs, sauerkraut. I always put honey on top of these. Try to put some sort of vegetable like spinach or arugula or just lettuce on my plate, avocado and blueberries. I like to just have a little sweet treat ready to go. So I've made 2 dates with butter, chocolate chips, sea salt, and then I've really been loving it with peanut butter, but I just like to put them on to the side. All right, we are in my office, or my husband's soon-to-be office. The goal for this room was to make it a little more masculine for him, but since he only works from home maybe 2 days a week, I'm tempted to make this a room that everyone can enjoy. Not that I wouldn't mind like a dark green or a dark blue in here, like a little more masculine of a color. I'm also tempted to do like blues and yellows and make it just kind of all my cottagecore dreams come true. So I haven't quite decided what to do in here yet. I honestly haven't invested too much mental design energy to this space, but it has been a dumping ground for clutter and junk, and just anything I don't want to deal with goes into this room. But we are having the house blessed Wednesday night, and I want to be able to make sure the priest can like walk around and do what he needs to do. I've never had a house blessed before, so I'm not sure what to expect, but I would just hate to have this totally cluttered. So clearing this totally out. This rug was in my son's old room, so I'm gonna put this down, and then just there's some clutter on this side that I will remove, and you guys can come along with me for that. There's also a bookshelf over here that I need to clean out. That has also been just like a clutter collection dumping ground. And then there's a closet that needs to be cleaned out, but I could just leave that because I don't think the priest will need to be in there. There's also a bathroom connected to this space. It was originally like a Jack and Jill situation to the front of the house, but when you walked right into the front of the house, that was the first thing you saw was the door to this bathroom, and I just personally thought that was kind of gross, so we closed that in. And anyway, so if you're a guest, I either send you in here or down into the basement. And not that we are not big on hosting, to be totally honest. It's maybe 1 or 2 people, so it hasn't been too big of a deal to have people come in through here, but they do always have to walk by our mess, and yeah, it's a little embarrassing. So I'm glad to have this cleaned up. Let's get the rug down. I also think it would be really nice to get this situated that I could film in here. Like I could do my chit chat sit downs in here. So I hadn't really thought of that before because I don't know, I've just never had an extra room, like an extra space. So now that it's more cleaned out and I can envision, I think like how cute would it be to come in here and do my YouTube chit chats, my TikTok chit chats. So yeah, now that I've had it cleaned out, I'm feeling a wave of inspiration. I also love that this room has, here, let me show you. Like it has this is an original part of the house. So it has this crown molding, it has this brick wall, which honestly is not my favorite. I would prefer to let this be drywall, but I know people have opinions on that. That's okay, we can all have different opinions, but I don't like that it's the brick. Yeah, look what I've done.
Wow.
You impressed?
Hey.
Thank you. Trying to get this rug down to be a little more cozy. I'm excited. And then I have the bookshelf emptied and I can't decide if I should just like load it up with all of our books for now or try and decorate it. I don't know if I have the energy or if I'm in the mood for that. Might just like load it up with books. I think this was an original window and they put the bookshelf in because this is technically the end of the house before you get to the addition. So I think they just tried to like fill in the window, but it doesn't go to the floor, which is kind of annoying. Here, I wish that okay, you can see a little bit better. It doesn't go to the flooring. I wish that it did, and then it would look like more of a built-in bookshelf instead of just like a floating window. I think that's what's bothering me the most about this and just wanting to cover it up, which would be easy to do if we drywalled over the brick and then covered the window. But for now, it's here, it's working. We really don't hang out in this room, so I might just like load it full of books and call it a day. Oh my goodness, I am exhausted from cleaning out that office. A lot of it is now in the garage and some donation piles are in my car. Some stuff is in the hallway that my husband will need to deal with when he gets home, but my son is now playing Duolingo on his iPad. We do not do any screen time as far as if it's non-educational screen time during the week. So I suggested he did this Duolingo chess. So he's playing that for a minute and I'm gonna reset the kitchen, start dinner. But I think before I do that, I'm gonna wash all this makeup off my face and I'm gonna put on a pair of pajamas, even though I don't like to do that until post dinner, but I'm just feeling tired. I feel like I've just been go all day. Would like to put some pajamas on and cook dinner and probably a pair of pajamas. I'm looking at these striped ones. They're like a little dirty. They need to be washed. So I'm not gonna get into pajamas dirty, and then I will shower before bed and put on a different pair of pajamas. We like to change a lot in the housewife shifts, but yeah, let's wash my makeup and start dinner. cauliflower. My really good friend came over and had coffee with me. We were going to meet at a local bakery, but it's so close to my house. I was like, why don't you just come over? I'll light a fire. I'll have my husband make us coffee. I lovingly call our little Breville like coffee area, I lovingly call it Mr. Courtney Cafe. That's what I put on TikTok when I'm filming him making coffee. So I was like, why don't you come over and have a Mr. Courtney Cafe and we can just sit in front of the fire and chat and be cozy and not be like out. Oh my gosh, my ring light was falling and I thought it was going to ruin the whole shot in my newly cleaned office. Okay, this ring light, you guys, just chill, my guy. Just hang out here. Are we good? Okay. I feel so good about this space. I just can't explain to you. I always knew this would be an office, but we didn't have any furniture for it. And so it just became a dumping ground of stuff I didn't want to deal with during the move. It was like boxes and bags. Like where I'm sitting was just covered in stuff and like Christmas decorations. Like there's storage in this house, but there's also not storage. Like this closet does not have great storage. It's a huge closet, but it's just like it's not set up in a way that it can hold a lot of storage. So anyways, I just have all this stuff I didn't know what to do with, and the garage was full of the outdoor furniture, so I couldn't really put things in there. Yeah, but now that it's empty and I can like sit in here and test the lighting and film, I'm like, this is actually incredible, and it's really motivating me to get this done exactly how I want it to be. But I don't know, I'm just so excited. It's so sunny outside, the outdoor furniture is up. I want to go sit out there and just have a glorious afternoon, maybe do some more journaling, do some reading, maybe, film a little bit more and chat with you guys. Spring is coming and I could not be more excited. But yeah, I really want to sit outside and just have a little bit of alone time because we are leaving for Disney this weekend and it's going to be a chaotic weekend, driving there, getting there, and then just obviously the next week will be madness at Disney. All good things, all madness in the best way, but I live a very slow and peaceful day-to-day life that I have gotten really used to having a lot of downtime. So I kind of want to take advantage of that this week, make sure I am gifting myself the time to be on my own, spend time praying my rosary. I keep saying doing the rosary, and one of you lovingly corrected me, so thank you. Praying my rosary, spending time. I'm trying to read the New Testament beginning to end. I'm pretty sure I have at some point in my life, but it's been a minute, so that's also has become a mini goal of Lent. I don't think I'll finish it by Lent, but anyways, just making sure I'm spending time basically with the Lord and prayer as well. So I'm excited to do that outside. But I wanted to show you, because we are driving to Disney and I've been meaning to show this. We're going to Disney next week. I've been meaning to show you this on TikTok forever and I haven't, but we had these silhouettes cut out. What is that? We had these silhouettes cut out at Disneyland and they are so tender. So let me go get, my son's is in the other room. Let me go get that. And then I have mine and my husband's and I want to show you those. We're talking about Disneyland. I want to show you these cute silhouette portraits that they do. I have been meaning to show you guys these forever on TikTok and just never got around to it. But if you go to Disneyland in California, I think actually all Disneylands have these, but Disneyland California was obviously the first one, so they were invented there. But they do these portrait side profile silhouettes. What do you call these? I think they're called silhouettes. And they hand cut these out like on the spot. It takes him less than 5 minutes to do. I would say less than 5 minutes to do each person. I can't remember now. We did this back in April or August. So this is my son. He was 12, or was he 11? Probably close to being 12 when we had these done. And when he sat down in the chair and he started cutting this, I just immediately started crying because he just looks so sweet. He just looks like a little, I'm gonna cry looking at it. It's just so sweet. It's like such a sweet memory. Even if you're like, I'm not a Disney fan, I don't care about Disney. If you are there, get these done and then have them framed in a different frame. You can even, they cut two. So one for yourself and one if you want to give one to a grandparent. This one they mounted for me. The other one is just behind the mat. And so you could put it on a different frame. I do want to get actually different frames just because they're so thick. Like it's just not quite, I do put it out on our console. I put his out on our console table, but it's just so thick. I want to get ones that are a little bit more sleek and then hang them. I'm thinking maybe in here because I didn't want to put them out in a space where, everyone was going to be looking at them, like a high traffic area. I just think it's kind of odd when people have like huge family portraits right in their kind of communal spaces, I think those are things that need to be put more, like I do have family portraits out in the front, but they're not like huge frames, but those are kind of kept for more like private areas of the home. So in here would actually be a really good spot for those, or in the basement. So this one's mine. I still had a little bit, I think this was in April. Maybe this was August because my hair is kind of long here. I think it's very sweet. I would be interested to have it cut out again now that my hair is longer. And I feel like each person that does it has a little bit of a different style. If you do go to the one in California, his name is Bob. He's been doing it for like 20 plus years. His energy, his talent, like I loved him. There's another woman that does it, but if you can get Bob, I would highly recommend him. And I'll show you my husband's because it's not like you can actually see what he looks like, but my husband does have very curly hair, if you've ever seen like the back of his hair in a vlog. And I love that he included his little beard. They're so sweet, and they look so cute together. Oh my gosh, this is really motivating me to get them reframed. I just love it so much. Yeah, anyways, Disneyland, California on Main Street. The line can get pretty long, but it is 100% worth it. Highly, highly recommend. The other thing I wanted to talk about while I was in here is my spring signature scent. I have been talking a lot about finding a signature scent on my TikTok when I first started about a year ago, but that has kind of evolved into finding a signature scent per season. I feel like I found my one for summer, but I really would love one for spring. And Chanel reached out to me just in time, and they sent me their Chance cologne. So I thought we could open that up together. They sent it in the most beautiful box, and then it had this really cute, of course, Chanel ribbon, which I will be keeping because you guys know I love. But it came with this little like Coco Chance. Let me see if I can get this to flip around. Coco, can you see that? Coco Chance keychain. I apologize. My nails desperately need to be done. I'm trying to wait as long as I possibly can before we go to California so they can be super fresh for Disney. But look at how cute. A new chance awaits you. And I feel like it's just perfect for spring. Good positive energy. I'm loving the purple. And then this is so cute. Look, they sent me these inside this little pouch. They sent me these cute little dice. So you just like pick a dice, take a chance, roll, but then it has the little perfume. Can you see that? The little perfume on the bottle. I'm obsessed. I would love, maybe in California, for my husband to help me shoot something and do like a really fun TikTok with that and do like a short little TikTok campaign for that. But yes, anyways, Chance Chanel, so stunning. Let's open this. I've been waiting to open it with you. Give the YouTubers the first look. And I haven't actually ever smelled this, but I'm excited to do it to use it all for spring and hopefully be my new spring scent. I love Chanel, love all their scents, so I can't imagine that it wouldn't just be absolutely perfect. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at that. Stunning. This is going to be so beautiful. I just reorganized my closet as well, and I have all my perfumes laid out. This is going to be so beautiful with the other ones. Oh, pretty. I like that. Okay, let's see. How do we get this? How do we get this off? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so fresh. Perfectly. It smells like spring. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, I might love this more than the Mademoiselle. This smells so good, you guys. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. I'll put this in my closet and take a shot with it. But yeah, I will keep you guys updated on how much I'm loving it because I'm sure. Oh my gosh, this is really good. I think I like this more than the Mademoiselle, but I also could just be really ready for a new scent. I've been wearing very like musky, woodsy, almost like more masculine scents for the winter. And then I've been wearing the Mademoiselle for more special occasions. Like I wore it to the Christmas Eve Mass, Christmas cocktails. I wore it to a baby shower I went to recently, dinner with my husband, like girls' nights, just more like evening wear. And I'm excited to have something. You guys know this is so good. I do not like scents that I don't know how to explain this, but they make me sneeze or they have like too strong of notes. I don't know really the world of perfume, so excuse me if I am just explaining this in all the wrong ways, but oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. I am so excited for this.
But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go make some lunch. I'm gonna go on my walk, and then I really, really want to sit outside on the patio, so I will take you guys with me.
Tennis lesson. I apologize, the sun is just right on me, but I am so excited. I've never done a private lesson. I'm doing it with a friend, so it's not totally private, it's just the two of us. I'm a little nervous because it's just going to be the two of us and a lot of focus on us, but I'm feeling more confident because this is my 5th lesson. So let's give it a try. It's been such a beautiful, busy day. The sun is stunning. I wish that I could go out and enjoy it more, but I've already been out about doing a million things, and now I need to get to business and clean my house, and I'm now cooking dinner for the father who's coming over to bless our home, and so I just need to get on it. So far this morning though, I have gone to mass with my husband. We have a standing coffee day on Wednesdays, but we've added in mass for our Lenten journey, and so now we go to the 8 a.m. mass, and then we go and get a coffee after, and I love it. It's such a nice way to, the mass during Sunday is just, it's so beautiful, and the whole chorus is there, or the whole choir is there, and they're singing in Latin, but there's something about a weekday mass that's a little bit more pared back so that they can do it quickly, I believe, for people to get to work, and it's not as crowded, and I just really like it, and I love that it's just my husband and I think in the summer, obviously I'd love to start bringing my son, but maybe it just feels a little more intimate, and I just really like that. So anyways, yeah, we started doing that for Lent, and now I would love to continue doing it past Lent, of course. So yeah, went to that, then we went and got a coffee, then I ran home, changed into my tennis clothes because I had a private tennis lesson with my best friend, and I've been loving that we're doing tennis together. It's so fun. I can't wait for us to be good enough. I think I've said this 100 times, to actually play together, but I feel like today we made some really good progress because it was just the two of us, but it was perfect because he could like focus on her for a second, focus on me. Didn't feel like it was just like all me, or like all the attention was on me, so like it was nice to have another person there to break it up. And I booked a lesson for my son and I, so I'm really, really excited because my son has been asking to go, so I'm finally glad that I got a private booked with him to do that. And then what did I do after that? Oh, I went to Whole Foods, went to Chick-fil-A because I really wanted like a crispy Diet Coke, and then got a Diet Coke, came home, had lunch. I wanted to sit out on the patio a little bit longer, but our neighbor is having her yard worked on, as she should, so it was just a little loud. So I came back in, edited the vlog, and now I'm chatting with you. I wanted to tell you that obviously I was wearing the Chance Chanel when my husband came home from work, so I was showing you guys in the vlog, and he absolutely loved it. He's like, what is that? And I was like, oh my gosh, I pulled out the Chance to show in my vlog. He loved it, and I wore it today to mass and tennis, and I just can't tell you how much I've been loving this. I feel like, I know it's only been a couple days, but I'm like, wait, is this my signature scent? The other Jo Malone that I am obsessed with, that was my signature scent for summer last year, but I don't know, it's now, I think in a couple days, is it spring? Is that right? So use this now until summer, and we'll just see what we think. Maybe I'll be over it, but I just have not fallen in love with a scent this quickly, and I just love her so much, and I think the purple is so cute, and it almost just like, this is gonna sound silly, but it almost just kind of smells like a princess scent. And I need to change and start cleaning my house, and then get dinner, like I need to prep, and like there's like a certain term for that when you put all the ingredients out in a dish. I'd love to get this vlog up tonight, but I really want to vlog. I can't talk, so I feel like I'm trying to be quick to move on to the cleaning. I really would like to vlog us making dinner because this is one of our favorite recipes, but I don't know. If I end it here, which I might, know that I'm so grateful for you. Thank you to everyone who's already shown so much support on the longer format content. I am absolutely loving it. If I also haven't said that enough, it has been such a nice break. I feel like I haven't been on TikTok like all this week. And I feel like maybe that's what my soul needed just for a minute. So I'm just so grateful that you're here. Thank you for the positive support. Thank you for being with me. I'm sure there are like technical things that I need to figure out and make better, but we will get there. And I hope that you're having a beautiful week so far. And I will see you on Sunday for the next vlog.